I would say I was called during the pandemic, in the midst of all the stillness. I just felt this calling that the Lord was placing in my life that was deeper than what I was already in. At this point, I was already leading the women's ministry at the church at Cove Run. I was, doing the prayer service on Wednesday evenings, but it was deeper. I can remember, during the pandemic, I would look on my computer and look at different universities that was, different seminaries and looking at the home page and not knowing where to go from there, and just praying. But I have to be honest, I didn't pray all the time about it because I was afraid. I was afraid that if he answered, I would have to be obedient and follow him. So it was a midst of during the pandemic, and I remember not even really telling anybody about it. And it was a little over a year and a half after the pandemic. I started praying a little bit more about it, and I went to the Light and Life campgrounds, and Pastor Kenny Walls was preaching, and he's just in there and he's just evangelizing and preaching, and he spoke on Gideon in the wine press, and he said, I know that there is a Gideon in this room that is not answering the call that Jesus has for you. And he said, it's time to quit hiding. And from that moment on, I kind of just sunk in my chair, like, how does he know this? And I just knew. I knew in my heart because I just knew it was God. And he was just speaking that night to me so loudly. So I had made an appointment with Pastor Travis. And at that time, I was a delegate of the church. I had a meeting about something completely different with him. And this all just came about. And I had said, I need to talk to you about something. And as I was telling him about this journey that I've been on, and so afraid to step forward, he kind of leaned back and chuckled. And he said, Superintendent, Doug had reached out to him a week prior in an email and said, what does your church need that your church doesn't have? And he said, I believe it's an associate pastor. And Superintendent had asked, do you know of anybody in your church that is, being called to do that? And he said, not that I'm aware of. And it was confirmation. It was confirmation that this was the calling that the Lord had on my life. This was, I signed up for the classes a week and a half later, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing on what he is doing through me. And from the time I'd gotten saved, I always prayed to just be an empty vessel for him. And I believe that that's what he's using right now. I believe right now that I'm being called to help women that are contemplating abortion. We have just, it's a slow growing ministry in the church. It's called Glimpse of Grace. And we had met with Save the Storks last August. We had flown someone out from Florida, and they came and spoke of their kind of like their mobile buses that they do for these women. But like I said, this is a ministry that has just really just been probing, my heart, and the Lord's just stirring within that. It is slow growing, but we've had one baby that has been saved. The mother chose life, a little girl. I believe that is where he wants me right now with the ministry, and not just that. I just have such a compassion for just the souls that are lost, just to be able to witness to them, and to speak of my own experiences in my own life and not hold back my own testimony that may be able to help someone else. The Lord has gifted me with compassion for others, compassion for souls that are lost. We are images of Christ. And I want to help build his kingdom. I want to be able to do that and to disciple people. And he has gifted me with humility. I'm completely humbled and honored to just serve. Serve him, of course, first, and serve, wherever he takes me, Cove Run, or, just serve his people. Also, I think the gift, he's given me such boldness. He's given me boldness to the job that I am recently at right now has truly, truly been a mission field. It's been a mission field / battleground also. But he's given me this boldness in me that I'm able to speak in a loving way and to be able to help others. I do have to just say that, it is an honor to serve him and to serve our church. And I just want to thank that the conference, for just pulling these nights together, these ceremonies, and this is very special night for everyone that's involved, and even for the churches that the pastors are going to be leading. Also I want to thank Cove Run especially. I love my people at Cove Run and Pastor Travis and just for mentoring me, and I want to thank my family for the support that my husband has given me, the support that Jordan and Eli, both my sons, have given me. I'm just truly blessed, and I'm just excited to see what the Lord's going to do with all of this.